Alright, need to calm myself. Got myself a big run, you know. Only reason I'm really opening up all this at once instead of opening up your preview before is just to get myself settled. Don't really want to mess up the run going all the way up back in my Ascension run, of course, so let's do this. Alright, so what's happening? Last episode, I picked up the Orb of Zot in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup with my Felid Venom Mage. This is cool. This is awesome. Basically, all that's left for me to do is to take that orb up through 5 levels of the Zot realm and then 27 levels of the dungeon. This will be occurring while monsters will be spawning to try and kill me. So here's the deal, I guess. When you collect the Orb of Zot, what happens is that you you sort of have monsters spawning from Pandemonium and the Hells and all that, but how they spawn is a little bit different than like how regular monsters spawn. Usually regular monsters will just spawn every so often on the level. They'll either appear out of nothing or just whatever. In the Ascension run, however, it gets a little bit more difficult because you actually have to, well, you're basically going to be having monsters spawn directly outside your line of sight, and then as soon as you walk toward them, they'll be in your line of sight. So it's like you're you've got maybe like a couple of demons here spawning or over here, and you just have to be careful of that. Now I'm just going to quickly think about what I'm doing here. I've got a potion of mutation, and I might use it just now because I just want to see them benefit from that, maybe. Your metabolism slows, you feel less resistant to hostile enchantments, you feel frail. So that kind of... You need to consume almost no food. Okay, that's pretty awesome. So apparently I now got slow metabolism free, so food will not be an issue getting out, but I got a couple of bad things from it happen. I apparently got more frail, so I lost more HP. I'm down to under 100 of all things. I've got to be real careful going up, but whatever. I want to use this now. I basically got to think about how I'm going to use all this stuff to get out. What do I need? What do I not need? That sort of thing. I've got basically a bunch of equipment, and I just have to think what's going to be useful, what isn't going to be useful on the way out. Magic power. You know, I'm thinking that even though this is a really awesome thing, I'm not going to keep it on. Same with this. Light, you know, resist corrosion is great against like acid attacks and like preventing corrosion, but at this point I don't really need to worry so much about that. I'm more interested in just getting straight out, and that's not much of an issue. I'm dropping all this stuff now, by the way, because if I don't drop it now, I may not have it in, you know, next few turns as I get out. And I don't think monsters are spawning just above me just yet, so clarity, we'll keep that. Stasis, we'll keep that. And we'll keep magical power too, I guess. Stealth, I'm not sure how stealthy I am right now. I'm still very stealthy, okay, so maybe stuff won't see me. And that's a good thing. Alright, I'm out onto this level. So my plan is basically to try and think about the pathing choices I'm going to make to get to the staircases. I don't want to run basically in directions that are gonna lock me, you know, in one view or not. So I'll go this way, and we'll go this way. What happened there? I feel slowed down, so my haste is out. Okay, go here. Now I'm gonna quickly go up here. This is a staircase for here, so that's good. That will get me straight out, you know, another level. That will not be as good. We'll go down to this one. I curse a toe. It sees me. And there's an abomination, but whatever. I'm out here. Level 2. Okay, I've got this staircase, and this one down here. I do want to go into this direction, I guess. So, what type of monsters can spawn? Basically, any type of monster from the Hells or Pandemonium can spawn, I think it is. So, I could be fighting just the regular orange demons that, you know, aren't too much of a difficulty, or I could fight something as tremendously powerful as a Pandemonium Lord, as I apparently heard in front of Wiki. This leads me out here, which is kind of close to that one. And this one up here will lead me... That one's better by a long shot. Alright, we're out. Alright, that's one set of dungeons out. I have 2 spells remaining in here. I actually forgot to pause this, so I don't want that going on anymore. If I'm going to forget a spell, this will be the time. What's not useful to me right now? Shock is no longer as useful to me. So let's forget Shock. Actually, I want to use these. These are far better. Forget Shock. And what else is not as good? All these spells serve some purpose or another, so I'll keep most of these spells. And what I'll do instead is I'll take this book. Yeah, this book. It's got phase shift in it, and if I level up, which actually no, up here, it'll happen like, you know, very soon. I think in 20% or 8% experience, and I'll be level 27. I should have enough spell levels, I hope, to this cast stuff. Here's some potions. I got, you know, a ton of potions. Let's take invisibility. Brilliance. Agility. Restorability. Unburdened. Alright, so I can't take too much stuff. I'm taking restorability because I don't need that many restorability. No, I don't. So drop. Why did I just drop? Everything I picked up. Well, I guess that's fine. Let's take invisibility. Levitation's okay, I guess. I think levitation and flight will help my swiftness so I can move faster, but we'll take this. I should be taking the scrolls. What am I doing? take the scrolls. Take the fear scrolls. And this book of warp. I want this book of warp. I'm not going to experiment with cards right now. They could be useful, I don't know. But it's just too risky to fool around with them at this point. So we'll ignore them. Alright, I got staircases down this direction. So let's go here. And we got a smoke demon. Okay, so smoke demons are... It looks easy, but it's resistant to fire and poison, so I don't really want to screw around with it, so we'll just... Ow, it smite me. Basically, I'm going to avoid what I can. That's my general thinking. A blue devil comes into view. Okay. How deadly is this? It's immune to cold and resistant to poison, but it's susceptible to fire, so I could probably kill it. But let's just see what the blue demon... I know smoke demons, they can be kind of nasty because they're they do sticky flame, steam ball, and smite, so they can really hurt if I don't get away from it quickly. The blue devil, I had never heard of it. What does it do? It's a tier 4 demon that flies. They have no spells and don't particularly hit hard melee, so it's not too weak. But I don't want to waste mana killing stuff necessarily, so we'll go this way. It's starting to stop crawling, it's fine. Where do these staircases go? This one goes here, which is kind of far away from the staircases up, which are over here, over here. Where is the other one? Well, let's just return the game. I'll go down here, check this one. This one goes down here. I think that's even far worse. So none of these staircases are really great because that one right there, that's the best one, but it's right next to that Lich unique, and I don't really want to mess with him. We'll go in here. It's fast. Can I get to that staircase before it gets there? I don't know. I do know I can get to this one though. So this one it is. This is probably the better one too. We will go this way. I'm slowed down. So you'll note that all the ports like hell and such, they're closed technically, but stuff is spawning from those places. I can't go into hell, but they can certainly come out. Alright, this goes here. This is the level of Mara, but whatever. So that's that one. Where's this one go? I want the best staircase basically to get out. This one goes down here. That's not a bad staircase, I guess, but it's not great. The one I want is this one over here, so let's see how blink works. I want to blink. So this is the problem with blinking. It'll work, but it might not send me the right way. There we go. I just realized that I didn't have this powered the right way. So this is actually kind of useless. Oh well. I'll just resort to turning on my microphone when it turns off then. I'll try and check every 15 minutes so it doesn't, you don't get nice little pauses of me not talking at all. Alright, so where does this go? This goes right here, which is right next to this staircase. And that takes me right up here. And the next staircase is right down there, so this is kind of a bad route because I'm stuck going one way. So if anything appears in front of me, I have to pulverize it. It's easy. I bet it can probably cast fire though, but let's just check it. Burst of hellfire, so yeah, it can damage me. It can smite me, so gestures at me. I want to haste, swift, and do regeneration, tormentor, and there's the staircase right there and right there. But we'll just go this way for now. Okay, I can probably make it to either or all three of the staircases. Where to go? This one goes up here, and that's in a okay location, I guess. This one over here is in a better location, and the far one is probably in the worst location of all, so we'll avoid that one. I'm just gonna a Reaper. I may have just stuck myself going up to this one, but that's fine, I think. It's wielding a trident. It's harmless. Stir free. Alright, so here we are. I want to go down that one, I guess. Hit me on the way out there. Whatever. What's it wheeling? Doesn't seem to be wielding anything. Oh well. Too bad for him. He's not gonna be able to do anything to me. Go here. Go here. Oh, I got hellhounds next to me. Don't notice them. Breeze fire. I resist. That one tried to breathe fire again, but I resist it again. Where's this go? I kind of don't like this one, but it's good okay. So we'll go for it. Rhine Devil. I think monsters can see me regardless of my stealth at this point, so whether I try and get away or not is not really gonna matter too much. It's too bad there's no way for me to shatter the wall or anything, but let's go this way. I can go this way, or I can go I guess that is the only way I'm gonna go. The Iron Imp. I'll note that this contamination here, you're seeing that because I've got the orb, and I'm going to constantly be contaminated, so that's why I'm being really careful not to haste myself trying to get out. It might be a bad idea, though. I don't know. Go here. Getting pretty lucky with all the close staircase. Okay, so I got out a little bit there. Now I've got, you know, all three of these are far away. But there's a big open room. Let's do swiftness. Oh, that's not good. He can mutate at me, I think. So I guess they don't see you automatically. But they can, assume, you know, find you pretty quickly. A Pit Fiend? Where's the Pit Fiend? Okay, he's dangerous. What does a Pit Fiend do? Massive tier 1 demons. They can do Hellfire and Torment, so I don't want him in view too long. And I want to do haste. Alright, I gotta make a choice. Which one do I take? Fire one, but I don't want to mess around with it. This goes to the better staircase, so we'll go here. I guess this is where Control Blink is good. You can use it to your advantage quite easily. Okay, where do these two go? This one goes here. That's not in a bad spot, but where's the other one go? This one goes here, which is in that area. Where's this one come from? This one's all the way down here, which is far, far away. Whatever. We'll go up this one. And I will... What am I going to do? I will approach from this direction. A healing comes into view. Ow. Do regeneration. Okay, where do these staircases go? This one goes here, which is kind of far away from anything. This one goes over here, which is very close to a stairway. We're on level 5 if you haven't noticed, so I'm getting there fairly quickly. Now this is a kind of a bad situation because I've got to go around to this one, I guess. It's getting harder going out as you get closer to the end, I guess. That's to be expected though. Let's go. Head down this way. Where do you go? This is actually not as hard as I expected it to be. I thought I'd be getting like massive amounts of demons coming after me, but it's, you know, it's not that hard. This is there's no real good ones around these staircases. So screw it, we'll take this one. And go here. Oh shoot, that's like far away. I really should have checked these staircases, but I can go down. Let's go here. This ain't better. A little bit. There's the exit. Where am I? Well, that's fine. One of them was going to appear on the way out, but whatever. I'm going to do deflect missile, haste, swiftness, insulation, and I'll do regeneration. I'll get my mana back with Sif Moon's ability, I guess. And then we will run straight into a Hellhound. 2 Hellhounds. These guys aren't too dangerous, I guess. Let's postpone. I'm gonna make sure my thing's still on. Okay, I'm back. I've been a busy camper for the last little bit. I installed AVG's new program. I can't really hit him twice, I guess. I might be able to hit him though. No, not really. It'd be better if I zero to this. And this. Oh look, there's a kobold. And we'll claw you. I shouldn't be wasting on a kobold like that. Shadow Imp. He's harmless. I bypassed him anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And that's it. Are you sure you want to win? You have escaped. So, this is the end game. Or, that was the end game, rather. That's the ascension run. It's a fairly easy run, I guess. I finished off with a bunch of equipment, of course. Lots of amulets and rings, because I'm a Felid. And the orb is hot. That's, of course, my best character ever. Level 26 Felid, escaped with the orb. I was the Elder of Sif Muna. I began on August 1st, so this is October 1st now. And August, September. Yeah, it took me 2 months of recording and playing this game to beat it with this character. And apparently I was a Fuchsia the Ninja, so because that's named after my high skill, which is stealth. Ninja being a stealthy type character. The game lasted 1 day and 14 hours and 45 minutes, blah blah blah. It was 265,650 turns. I escaped with 3 ruins. Alright, so let's go find the Morgue file. I'll show you how to get to that. You basically go My Computer, or whatever you have for your operating system. Go to Documents and Settings, and your profile, application data, search for crawl, Morgue, and we look for the most recent one, which is probably October 10th, or October 1st. And there's my Morgue file. So, you can read the Morgue file. I'll be posting it to, I'll just do it down then. I'll just go to the main forum. Yeah, another victory post. So you can go to the Tavern site for this and find it. It's the entirety of my game in a little text file, basically, is what it is. I'm actually going to link to the playlist. And I see Captain Duck's got a new classic game up. Let's just make sure it's working. So by the way, if you win, you should probably take note of what I did there. I put my basically the Morgue text file all in the code HTML, and you don't have to do the recording part, but I just did that because that's what I did for it. Probably want to note that this will be at least 40 hours. So likely not be the last run. Alright, so reading the text file, I'll just post this though, right after I do one more check. And yes, I really do hate the fact that I beat this game the first time on a Felid. So there's my post. You can find that in the yet another stupid death, yet another victory post in character in progress 2. And that's in the tavern at the main site. Alright, so that's that. How do you read the text file? So if you look at the top, you'll get the basic information that I got. It basically shows I was level 26 Felid who beat it on August. I began on August 1st. Was an Osif Moon, escaped with the orc with 3 wounds on October 1st. Game and all that. It then goes into my other screens. So I Fuchs the Ninja, Felid Venom Mage. It lasted all the time on all the turns. In the end, I ended up with 96 HP, 45 maximum, basically mana points, I guess it is. I had over 1,500 gold. I had only 3 AC, 36 evasion, 0 shield attribute, 10 strength, 22 int, 21 dex. I had 17 spells memorized. The 20, I guess 18 I could have had. I had 0 lives left, and I had 8 deaths total overall in the entire run. I had 2 resist fire due to the amulet I was wearing. I had a resist cold due to the fact that I was Felid. Like protection, I had that ring. Electrician, of course, because it's insulated. No control teleport, obviously, because of the stupid Orb is off, preventing me from doing so. And I could see invisible because I feel it. Other buffs I had on, I had deflect missiles. I was quick, externally resistant to hostile enchantments, very stealthy, slightly contaminated. I pause for weapons. I had no armor. I had no advanced items. Fangs free, see invisible, carnivore free. Deformed Body, Deterioration 1, I was losing stats very often. I had Speed 1, so I was moving faster and stuff. I lost 20% of my total HP due to the fact I was frail twice, but I gained the slow metabolism free, so I didn't really need food. ACF free, Dex of -2. Channel Energy, Forget Spell, Renounce, Religion, Evoke Berserk, Rage, Evoke Invisibility were all the abilities I had. And free runes I got were Serpentine, Barnaclad, and Slimy. Serpentine being from the Slime Pit, Barnaclad being from the Shells, and Slimy being from the Slime Pits. Now let's make sure my thing's still on. One moment, the thing isn't turning off. Stupid headset. It's one of those things. I really do like my headset, but if there's no sound going through the headphone speakers, it turns off, and to prevent it from auto-powering off, it requires that you hold the power off button for 3 full seconds, so you can't accidentally be hit or anything. They're good, attributes to the thing, but it gets annoying sometimes. Anyways, continuing on, I escaped. I worshipped Sif Muna. Sif Muna was extremely pleased with me. I was not hungry. I visited 9 branches of the dungeon and saw 68 of its levels. Visited 1 bazaar, 5 portals, including the sewer, the ossuary, the ice cloud, the Bailey, and the Wiz Lab. The ice cave, I of course didn't really mess around in. The Wiz Lab, I also fled as soon as I saw the swords. I collected in total 5,682 gold pieces. I spent 4,054 of those gold pieces at the shop. Consumables, jewelry, those are my inventory items that you saw when I left the game. And it tells you stuff like I found this amulet from the pit of slime. I found the Crackly at the low 6 pits of the slime. Found a lot of stuff at the level 6 of the slime. Found this another amulet at the... Is there anything I didn't find at slime? Yeah, okay, I found this ring here at the Lair of Beast. Books. I only had 1 book on me at the time. I didn't really use it because I didn't level up or anything. I just went straight to the end, which is good, I guess. The ending skills. I had mastered Stealth. I was training dodging at the time of leaving the dungeon. I trained Fighting 16, Stabbing 2, all the other attributes. I had 1 spell left, level left. You knew the following spells. I knew Poison Arrow, Fireball, Lightning Bolt, Poison Cloud, Night Poison, Iskandrencher's Mystical Blast, Airstrike, Delayed Fireball, Regeneration, Insulation, Deflect Missile, Haste, Swiftness, Blink, Animate Skeleton, Sublimation of Blood, Summon Butterflies. And those are like the types they are, the power, the failure rates, the level. I didn't have anything except Delayed Fireball, which was level 7, all the other was level 6, I guess. So in terms of my spells, I was not a very high level in a specific spell. I was more of diversified. Dungeon overview and level annotations. I visited all 27 branches of the main dungeon. I didn't visit the Elven Halls. I visited all 6 levels of the Slime Pits. I didn't visit the Hall of Blades. I visited 7 out of 8 levels of the Vault. Didn't visit the Crypt. I visited the Snake Pits. I visited the Lair, all 8 levels. Temple 1. Orc, I visited all 4 levels. Shallow, I visited all 5 levels. And Zot, I leveled, I did all 5 levels in there. These are showing 0 of 5 and 1 of whatever because of the fact that I saw where they existed. Like Vault 4 had the entrance to the Blade and the Crypt, but I didn't visit some, so it's just 0 of 5, but they exist. The altars, these are all the altars that I found. So I found probably every altar in game. Shops, there's shops in like Dungeon level 10, 13, 16, 24. Orc 2, Orc 3, Orc 4. Shal's had a shop apparently, Snake had a shop. The Vaults had a shop. Portals, there's a portal to Hell on Dungeons level 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. To the Abyss on 22, 25, and 26. There's Pandemonium entrances on 24, 25, and 27. And of course the Ziggurat, if I paid these amount of monies to it, I could go to the Ziggurat to level there. I of course went to the shop at the bazaar to go spend it all there instead. Annotations. Maro is on level 25. I hadn't killed that Rakasha just because she was difficult. 26 I had an exclusion because on level 27 there is Boris. Orc Free had an exclusion due to Roxanne. And the Slime one, there's exclusions all over the place because I was playing my way out and didn't want to go to other places. Vault 6 had Menace. And Zot 4 there's exclusions, again as well. Innate abilities and weirdness and mutations, these are the innate abilities I had when I started the game. And then, of course, I had weirdness and mutations after that from being mutated or whatever else. Message history. I cast, Poison Arrow at the Hellhounds, at the Kobold. I tried to cast it to Kobold. I went up to the Kobold and ripped it in pieces. I bypassed the other guys. And did I want to win? Yes, I escaped. That's the roguish type exit that I made. You see the corpses, and you see the exits and all the other stuff that is running around. So you see the Iron Imp or the Hellhound or whatever else. Vanquished creatures. These are all the creatures I vanquished. I vanquished the Royal Jelly, the Ancient Liches, the Orb of Fire, Saint Rilka, and a whole lot of other stuff. As you can see, you can check the list of everything I killed. I killed a lot. It should give me a total if I go all the way down to the bottom, I guess, of monsters I killed in total. So I vanquished 3,800 creatures in total in this dungeon. And I had these vanquished creatures collateral kills, so those like stuff that was summoned to undead skeletons that I animated, the efforts that killed whatever. They killed like an ancient lich, that's a dragon in there that killed it. That's the biggest kill. Tentacle Monstrosity, Green Draconians, and all the other stuff. And vanquished creatures others. This is all the other stuff, I guess, that got vanquished for whatever reason. These are all skeletons mostly, so. Oh, there's an orc piece too, I guess, so. There's other stuff that was vanquished, I guess. Maybe that was from being poisoned, so some of the stuff was poison as well. Or maybe it shows my efforts as well. I'm not sure, maybe it shows like some of the creatures too. Grand total, a total of 4,764 creatures died in this dungeon run. And then finally I have like this little list here. Pretty much the entirety of the rest of it. It just shows what happened in my character life. So, turn 0, Fuchs of the Felid Venom Mage began the quest for the orb, and then I reached level 1. I had 7 hit points and 4 mana points to begin with. A far cry from what I ended up with. And then, it gives you a turn, a sort of, it tells you when stuff happens. So I reached skill level 1 in Traps and Doors at 1962 turns. I reached Conjurations at 1962 turns. I noticed Egypt, I killed Egypt. I noticed Purgy, I didn't bother with him. I noticed the Fuchs's Ghost of the Irish Ogre Wizard. And so forth. And this gives you a play-by-play of everything that happened. So, D1 to D5, I did stuff. Mistress Sewer at around 8,000 turns. I found a temple almost 10,000 turns in. And that's when I started worshipping Sith Community Loreminder. D7 to D8, did stuff. Ossuary at, found it in D8, I guess, and at 13,500 turns went in there, did some stuff. I found, of course, a bunch of souls that Zom Vault, and soon after I found the Staircase to the Lair. I fell through a shaft, gained Mutation, I evolved, and of course I went on, mutating Blitz at that point. Noticed Elrelka, killed Elrelka, blah blah blah. Gain mutation, lost mutation. Lots of from that evolve thing. Reached after killing Uroka, I guess, or not after Roka, but after I hit level 10, I killed some stuff in D12 and 11. Frozen Archway, I found the Ice Caves at 1600 turns. Found a Bailey at 21,000 turns. Continued on, deeply into the dungeon after finding the lair. Eventually, though, it's starting to get difficult in the dungeon, so I decided, okay, it's time to go back to Lair Beast. Boom, Lair 1. At 25,000 turns, I went to the lair. I guess though I didn't stay in the lair long, went up to level 15 and level 16 to do some more stuff. Came back to do lair 2, level 3. After that, I decided I'm gonna go this parade around and kill my ghost, get the other stuff done, and killed out of the way. Level 17. That's around. You basically get an idea, but basically, it's showing that this is how I advanced. It's kind of fun to read this list all around through again, and it shows just the progression of my character. And as you can see, I jumped around quite a bit. I didn't stay around in the lair or the dungeon all that much. I was like going, I'll go to the dungeon this time, go to the lair. That's kind of wishy-washy thinking, I guess, on my part. I really should have stuck to explore the dungeon up to a certain point, then start exploring the lair up to a certain point, instead of bouncing around like I did. Eventually, I worked my way around, killed a lot of stuff. Killed stuff in a vault, went to the dungeon, went back to the lair. I'll note that a lot of stuff here, I'm going to the lair a lot, just every so often, lair 1. Just for a simple reason that I'm visiting my stash. So whenever you see lair 1 and doing stuff, that's because I'm visiting the stash at lair 1. That's at almost 95,000 turns around Takuma's studio. So that's like Takuma's blades all running around. No spans in Vault 6 and promptly turned away. And did some more visiting. Went back to my stash. Eventually I got levitation so I could go kill those limb worms. And then eventually I finally got around to actually getting to the ruins parts. That was like halfway through the game. So you'll note something. Half of my game was spent getting up to the point where I could visit the sub-branches to get ruins. The other half I then start actually pursuing the ruins and getting ready to go get Zot. So you see here the snake pits and quite a bit of stuff. Did snake pits, I did the shells. Eventually I went back to the vaults to level up some more, and then I decided I'd do slime pits that time. I was a little bit mixed on where I should go to the vaults or the slime pits. Slime pits would be better, so I went there. Did that, and then eventually I started moving my stuff up to getting the higher stuff, the higher vault in the old Hell Knight area from the Makaleb vault. Or did I do that? I can't remember. I might have not done that at this point. This is like just when I was leveling, I guess, for the Royal Jelly, and then eventually I came back to kill it. And then finally, I started killing more stuff again. Alright, so I did move it up to D17 at some point. I can't remember, when it started, but most likely around this time, 200,000 turns in, I moved it up to the Makaleb vault. And then finally started exploring Zot. Used that mutation potion eventually. And then we, went to finish the game. So that's the complete list of, everything that happened. It's about 50 minutes in. That'll be the last episode for the Felid Venom Mage. What's my plans then for now is that since I've done this series, I'm gonna basically take the time to check out my computer, do some defragment of like the files I've queued a whole lot of video files. I actually deleted most of my old recordings, like the Dwarf Fortress videos, and now I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna have to do it again, delete some old, these videos so I can make space on my computer to record more. After I clean up my computer, then my basic plan will be I'm going to start looking into the other games. As you can see, I downloaded Desira, and I'll go into it just temporarily. From a while ago, I'm not sure if people watched Captain Duck's videos, but he showed a game called Ensign 1. I took it, aside. I liked the premise of the game, so I've now got Ensign 1 from Desira, so I can, check it out, see how it works. If it's good, I'll do a let's play of it, and or just a basic video at least, and we'll see how that will work. I'm basically going to download D3D gear to do the video with that one for that. In regards to Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup though, and all that, like Dwarf Fortress and the other videos I've been doing, I'll lay off those for just the next month or so. I'm going to focus on just trying D3D gear out to see how it works, if I like it or not. And I'm going to be I'm going to be busy with like the elections here for the municipality that I'm in. Once that's done, probably around October 20th, the poll date will be done, and that's around the time you can probably expect that I'll start to really get into doing more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup or Dwarf Fortress videos, depending on if Toady comes out with the next update for Dwarf Fortress or not. If he doesn't, I'll just go back to doing the many characters in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup I've yet to do. I've only done the Felid Venom Mage and all the other stuff, but now it's time to work into doing some more. This one. So yeah, current Felid Venom Mage done, and then I'll try and do some of these other ones as well. I think next time, I'm actually trying to decide this now. There's so many combinations I have here. I'm just thinking what would be the next one. I've played, I feel it, so I don't really want to do Spriggan, even though that'd be a little bit different. But Spriggans are pretty fast. I'm actually really interested in looking into Earth magic. So I'm actually going to make an Octopode next, I guess. I don't really want to. Now we'll do that. We'll do that at, next time. I'll do the Draconian Death Knight next. That'll be the first, if I remember, character I'll do for Dungeon Crawl Soup next. And so that's my promise to you. I will be back to do these videos again, just as soon as I'm done with the municipal elections and all that. So take care. Hope you enjoyed the video. It is a very long run. Maybe my next one will be a little bit shorter, so you don't have to basically watch me rambling around in Dungeon Crawl Quickie to see how deadly this demon is, how deadly that demon is. Next run, I'm also going to note that when I make my next good run, it's going to be planned a little bit differently. My Felid Venom Mage, it did like the shells, it did the snake pit, and it did the slime pits. Next time though, I think I'm gonna change it around a little bit. I'm gonna try and visit like the Elven Halls. I'm gonna try to go to the last level of the vaults. Maybe check out the swamp if it's available. Take a look into like the Hall Blades or the crypt, and maybe even look into the Hells or Pandemonium if my character feels strong enough to do that. All in the hopes of winning and all that. And well, that's what we expect next time. So it will be interesting, don't worry, it's not going to be the same game. It's never the same game as roguelike. Anyhow, that should be enough for now. We'll see what my plans hold, or what my plans hold in the future, and we'll just go from there. Take care.